For us, it's really, especially having 3 kids, we really have to be strategic and push for quality time alone. And even, that translates into leading worship. I think, we've led worship together for 16 years, and we rarely lead separately. Sometimes he'll lead with someone else, but we lead worship every single week unless, one of us is sick, and have for 16 years. So there's so much strength when you build relationship. I love Amanda was talking about it. When you build relationship off stage with people, when you come on stage, it's just such a different dynamic of where you can go with a spirit of family and of a knowing. Like when you know the gift on someone else's life that you're leading with, not just a worship leader, but when I know the gift on Mike Pope's life, when I know the gift on our guys' lives, then I know in a moment that I can just look around and see, okay, God, what are you doing? Who are you on right now? And you'll see us point at people a lot because we really feel like, hey, it's kind of like hot potato, like go, you take it, So point at them. So know your team, know your family. But I think that's been a big strength of us leading together for so long, is that we just start to, figure each other out, hopefully.
Yeah, I think this would be worth sharing because of the point that you're on right now. And it has to do with worship leading or co-leading, which we're going to talk about a little bit later, but I think it's related to this. My dad always shares this story when he teaches on this, so I'll share it. When I was a kid, we used to have this dog. It was a German short hair. We're hunters, so it was a bird hunting dog, and you can always learn stuff about God in your daily life, And sometimes God hides things and exposes things in our daily life, whether we're looking for it or not. It's like songwriting. You'll find a song in anything. You just have to be aware. Keep your antennas up. So we had this dog, and when you go out hunting with this pointer, they call it, what happens is we're walking back in this field, spread out, and then you let your dog go ahead. The dog is going back and forth, basically sniffing out a bird that we can't see. And when it finds a bird in a bush that we can't see, it points, and it lets us know there's a bird in there. And so what you do is you walk up to it, and then you tell the dog, get it, and then it'll flush it out. It flies in there, and then you shoot it. But the point is, that dog has a sense and has a special gift mix that can point out and see a bird in the bush that we can't see. And when we're leading together, whether it's in normal leadership or specifically worship leading, co-leading through the years, you learn to honor the point. So just because maybe I can't see what Jenn is seeing, where she's going, through relationship, through like Martin talked about it, it's just amazing. The tensions in a relationship, you learn to honor the point. And there's been more times where she'll go off in this thing, and some of them are even on the CDs, in the last few years, like where there's a spontaneous moment that I didn't see or didn't feel necessarily. Not because it's good or bad, but I just didn't, I couldn't see the bird in the bush. Jenn will go after it, and it'll turn into something amazing. And the amazing thing is that bird flies up, and you shoot it, and you take it home, and you eat it, and it's amazing. So that was the point I was trying to make for this whole thing, right there.
No, it's so true.